So this Euro-Yen analysis for Friday the 2nd of March. Now, previously we saw prices come up towards this 200 period moving average. We've seen this pretty strong sell-off beyond the 30.94 and 30.60. We're coming out towards this 130 level, and even though we've traded slightly below that level, we do appear to be holding as support. So as a result, even though it is a psychological level, it is a pretty obvious level. I'm just going to put a marking here using my charts. So I'm just going to mark it out here in blue. It's just a reference point. I don't like to have my charts crowded. So we've had price come down towards this 130 level, and we've gone to a bit of consolidation with prices moving up towards that 30.60, finding resistance. So we've gone into a bit of a consolidative range here. As long as we continue to hold these 30.60, even though the most recent trend does appear to be downside, as long as we continue to hold this 130 level, we're looking for price head towards our 130.60. Successful break from which we're looking for price head towards our 130.95. And if we do see the move beyond the 130.95, we're looking for price head up towards this 131.50, slightly below the 131.70. We do have that confluence of the 200 period moving average, which has proved problematic more recently, and has acted as a dynamic level of resistance. So we'll see our price, if prices do get up to that 31.50, we'll see our price react around a 200 period moving average. If we were to successfully navigate 200 period moving average, we'll be looking for this very strong major level of the 31.70, from which we would likely see a possible pullback or retracement back down towards that 130.95 or so. I've got 94.5 here, but in around that 130.94.5, we would possibly see a retracement from 31.72 if we weren't able to break it on the first time of asking. If, however, we were to break down from where we are at present, so we'll look to see prices head down towards that 130 level. If we're not able to find support, we'll give a price head down towards that 129.45, and beyond 129.45, the very next level we've got all the way down here is at 26.84. So before we head down towards that 26.84, we'll see a price react around the 129 level. Beyond, if we were to see a break beyond the 129, we were looking to see our prices reacting around 128.50 and the 128 level to the downside if the most recent trend was to persist and we were to see a break to the downside. And let's just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here. So on this daily chart, we can see in around where the 129.45 level, where we did see that bullish buy side momentum come into the market previously. And let's just see where we are. We've also got the this level here in around that 128 that I've just mentioned. In around this 128, we did see bullish buy side momentum come into the market in around the 128, slightly below it. Let's just see where we were. We traded as low as 127.56. 127.56, we did see bullish buy side momentum, but ultimately in around that 128 level, we did see strong bullish buy side momentum come back into this market. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the Euro-Yen analysis. Thanks for watching.